Good morning, my dear friends. Today we are moving from Paris to our dream location, Switzerland. The main attraction of today's journey is the climb to the topmost railway station of Europe and to have a look of the beautiful mountain peak of Jungfrau. All are excited and waiting to see the snow-clad mountains and thereby our dreams about this tour becoming true. You see, now we have entered the Swiss area and the landscape is gradually changing. When I look through the window of the bus, I can see greenish meadows spread over acres and acres of land. It is really beautiful and a big feast for my eyes. I don't feel like turning my head from these beautiful and wonderful views. Today the sky is very clear. Our guide is telling that if it continues like this, we'll be lucky to have a spectacular view of the Jungfrau mountain peak. Viewing the rotating windmills against the background of shining sky is really beautiful. Now the time is 1:30 p.m. and we are all feeling really hungry. We plan to stop at an auto grill, which is a fuel station with facilities for shopping and dining. Oh, so many varieties of food are available here and they are displayed in a very stylish manner. Mostly it is non-veg items. Pure veg items are very minimum and some families among us who are pure vegetarians are finding it difficult to adjust with these food. This beautiful country, Switzerland, is a mountainous and landlocked nation located in the Western and Central Europe. It is surrounded by 5 countries, Austria and Liechtenstein to the east, France to the west, Italy to the south and Germany to the north. We reached our hotel at Wildeck, a small town in Switzerland, by 7:30 p.m. We had a sumptuous Indian dinner there. I can feel the excitement of each member of the group regarding tomorrow's trip to Jungfrau. All are expecting a once-in-a-lifetime experience. After the dinner, we went for a stroll in the town. Even though it was 9 p.m., the sun was not set. During this season, it normally happens by 10 o'clock. Almost all the shops were closed. Our guide explained that normally by 6:30 to 7, the activities in the town will come to a close and people will be behind their doors. Maybe it is because of the cold climate in this area. In this town, wherever we go, we can see houses decorated with flowers and beautiful gardens, and the buildings and houses are painted with colorful paints. A well-maintained city. Now when I look through the window of the hotel, I can see 2 special type of dogs down on the street. So far I have not seen this type of dogs before. I do not know the name of the breed also. It seems that lady has brought them for a morning walk. Shortly we will be reaching Interlaken, a small town on the way. With lakes and mountains, the scenery is fantastic. Now we have reached Interlaken and this place is very famous among Indian tourists. They all remember those beautiful scenes that was shown in the famous Hindi movie Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, which was shot in this area. And there is a beautiful garden there. People are taking photos of that clock that is installed in the garden. Beautiful fountains, old type buildings, and the background scene of the beautiful hills make this place really attractive. A statue of Mr. Yash Chopra, the producer of that hit film, is installed in this garden, and the signboard reads him as the ambassador of Interlaken. Very close to the garden, there is a glider's landing place. It is really nice to see riders, gliders flying with different colored gliding pads. Their landing is beautiful. We also thought of going for a ride, but it is too costly, and we are really afraid of going for that one also. And time was not permitting us to go for all these things. So different Swiss watches are displayed here. It is too costly. We have resumed our journey to catch the train to Jungfrau. On the way itself, we can see snow-clad mountains, really beautiful. Scenic beauty is further changing. Now big mountains. Tourists only are seen in this area. Now we have reached the railway station. They are telling that the train will come within 15 minutes. Yes, this is a train with that clutches to hold the train so that it won't move backward. Now we have boarded the train. All are tourists. For this trip to Jungfrau, we have paid €155, which comes to around 12,400 rupees per head. This amount includes the train fare up to the topmost railway station of Europe and a lunch with champagne on the top. In the year 1883, Mr. Adolf Geyer Zeller conceived of the idea for a railway tunnel to the Jungfrau to make the glaciated areas of the peak accessible. Construction of the railway track and digging of the tunnel started in the year 1896 with around 100 Italian laborers. Construction took more time than expected, mainly because of the vagaries of nature. In the year 1899, Mr. Adolf Geyer Zeller, the conceiver of the project, died of pneumonia, and his descendants carried forward the work. In between, financial problems also started. The work was suspended for around 2 years. Workers' unrest was also there, demanding higher wages. With all these things, the work could be completed by the year 1912 only. That means it took 16 years to complete the project. The construction cost amounted to 16 million francs, twice as much as originally estimated. When the construction got completed, Jungfrau station became the highest railway station of the Europe at a height of 11,332 feet. The Jungfrau mountain peak was at a height of 13,642 feet. So later they planned an elevator from the highest railway station to the summit of Jungfrau. When we look through the windows of the train, we can see ice only. Full mountains covered with ice. There is no vegetation. Railway tracks are protected by shaving the ice. The railway track to Jungfrau starts from Klein Deck, and the length of the track is 9 kilometers. There are total 5 stations in this route. Major portion of the track is under the tunnel, and there are 2 stops for visitors to enjoy the beautiful scenery through the man-made openings in the mountain.
The regional train to Lauterbrunnen departure at 12:01, track 3.
Now we are approaching a station, and from here we have to change the train and start the climb to Jungfrau.
Okay, ladies and
The weather is becoming
please
colder
do
and
not
colder,
forget your
and people
belongings.
have started shivering.
And please come quickly.
The scenic beauty is fantastic. Wherever we look around, we can see ice only. All are fully covered with the proper winter clothes. Wind is also flowing, cold wind is also flowing. It is really a different experience to be here in this, what I may tell, in this magnificent land. This is somewhat a strange experience for us all.
Left hand side, please.
Con il mondo dell'alta montagna. La sosta è di 5 minuti.
No, not again, no.
Bienvenidos. Jungfrau les da la bienvenida en el viaje al Jungfrau. La siguiente parada es la estación Eismeer, a 3.160 metros de altitud. Los fascinantes lugares de rupturas glaciares ofrecen una impresión asombrosa del mundo de alta montaña. La parada dura 5 minutos.
皆様こんにちは。この度はユングフラウ横行きのユングフラウ鉄道へようこそいらっしゃいました。
This viewpoint is excavated from the mountain.
Chai masala. Adults 30 to 50.
മുമ്പിൽ വന്നാട്ടെ നല്ല ക്ലിയർ സ്കൈ അല്ലേ.
From the topmost railway station, we have climbed to the next point by elevator.
ഒന്ന് പെറ്റിയതാട്ടെ അതിനെ.
A special type of cruise with yellow beaks are flying around us and taking food from the tourists. We are lucky to have a bright sun today. All the mountains around us are shining and glittering with the light rays falling on them. We are on the top of the Europe.
നാട്ടൊരു ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കാം.
This is the beautiful scene of the mountain peak around us. People are taking photos with the mountain peak as background.
അങ്ങനെ തല വെച്ചോ.
All are really excited.
ഫോൺ വേണ്ടേ? ഫോൺ മുറിയും.
Yes, we are on the top of the Europe. Glaciers are there. Wherever you see, you can see white only. Our eyes are paining with the reflection of the sharp rays of the sun. It is difficult to look at the mountains without a sunglass.
ഒന്നും കാണുന്നില്ല.
It's always better to have a coverage for your eyes.
ഞങ്ങൾ
When you look down through the grill of the floor, oh, it is so deep. One will be really afraid of seeing down. Now we are entering the ice caves, a different experience.
ഐ തിങ്ക് രണ്ട് ബാറ്ററി
altogether.
മാറ്റേണ്ടി വരും. രണ്ട് ബാറ്ററി മാറ്റേണ്ടി വരും.
Now we are entering the ice palace. The temperature inside this palace is minus 3 degrees centigrade. Really cold. Just because the wind is not blowing, we are not feeling that much chill inside. Now we are in the ice cave. Floor, walls, ceiling, everywhere it is ice only. Shaved and chiseled ice. We are moving through them. Through that. It is dark. We are slowly moving forward. It is slippery also, highly slippery. We have to be very careful. Otherwise we will slip down. It will be a problem for our further journey.
वाह बहुत अच्छा है नेचुरल फीलिंग आइस के ऊपर है ओ इट इज क्लाउडी एक्चुअली स्लिप होगा टा अच्छा स्लिप हो गया
Suddenly the weather has changed. Now fog as well as snowfall is there. The floor is highly slippery. Just now I saw one lady slipping down on this rock-like ice. She was crying, "Oh God, I do not know which bone has fractured." So one has to be very careful while walking on ice. If any fracture happens, means your full tour will get spoiled. Now wherever I turn my eyes, I can see ice only. At some places, boards are kept identifying those points as dangerous. Those who find it difficult to get balance can move forward with the help of ropes. For us, these scenes are once in a lifetime experience. Many of us started playing with snowballs as if childhood has come back to us. Whatever we see here, we have seen in films only. At the far end, we can see the waving of a Swiss flag. Now we have started our return journey. For going down, normally it takes around 30 to 35 minutes. For climbing, it took around 50 minutes for us. The train is taking a different route while going down. While going down, all were talking about the breathtaking scenes that we have observed during this journey. Now we are on our journey back to our hotel. All are tired, but the satisfaction and the evergreen memories of today's thrilling journey overcomes all our tiredness. Tomorrow's thrill of rotating cable car at Mount Itness also is waiting for us. My dear friends, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share and comment. Also put the bell icon so that you can get a notification of my next video. Thank you once again.